Hello, our today's topic is types of editing. Before we move on to the types of editing, let us see the definition of editing given by Cambridge. To make changes to a text or film, deciding what will be removed and what will be kept in order to prepare it for being printed or shown. So basically editing is not only for text but also for film. Now in my video, I'll be concentrating on the editing of a text. Once a text is written, multiple readings will be required to make it perfect. This is the case not only for text but also for a film. And as I told you before, here I am just concentrating on types of textual editing. Now, as in previous cases, there are many classifications available even just for textual editing. However, I am going through only the three major types of textual editing. So let us see what are those. Here you can see proofreading, copy editing, substantive or structural editing. In the order of it being done, actually structural editing should come first and then it is copy editing and then proofreading. Now let us go deeper into each of these. First of all, substantive or structural editing. It is to make sure that the content, language, style, and presentation of the document are suitable for its purpose and readership. Imagine a text, any kind of text that is written to be published. There will definitely be a targeted audience. There will definitely be a purpose. So, checking whether the text is suitable for both of these is what is being done in structural editing. The content, the purpose, the intended readership, the audience, these are the core elements in a text. And to make sure that the text is suitable for these is of utmost importance. So doing that should be the first step, which is substantive or structural editing. Because it is a major change which happens to the content, to the core element of a text, that is why it is substantive. And since it is something that is affecting the structure of a text, that is why it is also called as structural editing. Now moving on to the next type, copy editing. Once structural editing is done, then copy editing is done to make sure that the text is possessing the required clarity and consistency. Clarity, whatever is being expressed by way of text or a video should be clear in its message. Whatever it is trying to convey must be conveyed without any vague or multiple meanings. That is about clarity. Now moving on to consistency. Consistency in style, in language, all these things are important for a better presentation of the content. Starting in one style and ending in another is not a good method. So that is where copy editing comes into play. Moving on to the last type of editing, proofreading. Once you are done with structural editing and copy editing, the final step is to remove minor errors like spelling mistakes or punctuation errors. So this is just before printing. It might also include font, margin, spacing, all these things. All these are minor errors. That is after copy editing, it moves out of the text and more to presentation. In structural editing and copy editing, you can see that the editing is done to the text, to the content, to the written content. Now in proofreading, definitely minor errors in the written content and also the other items like, as I said before, margin, spacing, font size, etc. So these are the three major types of editing. That's all for today. Now before you go, if you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon. Thank you.